Hi everyone, it's Margaret. I'm back with another video. Now I'm trying to do a video today, folks, and I've been waiting for sun, but it doesn't seem like there's gonna be any sunshine today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do my video, sunshine or no sunshine. I can't wait for sunshine to do a video. Yes, folks, so today's topic is gonna be peace. Peace in the midst of the storm. Yes, folks. People have been wondering. I think a gentleman asked me on one of my videos um, how I look so lovely and how I look so young. Yes, so I gave him a short answer. I said it's a peace. It's a peace that God gave me that no one can take it away. The world didn't give it and the world can't take it away. So that was my quick answer to him when he asks about uh, why I look the way I look, because he knows. I think he's very smart. He realized that I'm no spring chicken. He realized that a dog of my age is not a puppy. So he was wondering, because he says he would like to share my secret with somebody on YouTube. But I said to him, it's not a secret. It is just a peace that God gives that no one can take it away. And so sometimes we let our guards down and let people steal our peace, interfere with our peace, but we should not let them do that, folks. The peace is a gift. And when we get that gift, we have to try and maintain it. So nobody can interfere with that and steal away our joy, steal away our peace. So there are some keys, folks, that will help you to maintain your peace. And it's just very simple, folks. We just have to stop and observe, pay attention to what's going on around us, and make our plans. So the enemy cannot interfere with our plans. But we have to be very observant and to watch and see what's going on around us so we don't fall into those little traps. So those are the simple things, folks. Pay attention to what's going on. And don't get sidetracked by people carrying on with all kind of nonsense, all kind of crazy things. Don't get dragged into that. And you will be able to maintain your peace of mind. And another good thing that will help you to maintain your peace of mind is to plan. Plan out your business, Plan it out and see how it's best suit you to carry out whatever you plan to do. Don't jump and do things and not planning. Planning in advance, and you'll get through it quietly and peacefully without any interference. So, folks, it's not a big secret. It's not a big mystery as to how we maintain our peace. We have to plan. We have to plan our business in advance. And if one thing doesn't work, then we have something else to fall back on. Yes, folks, we have to have options. One option doesn't work, you have something else that you can fall onto. And that this way, you're not worried every day and you're not going crazy because something didn't work out. Always have a backup plan, folks. Always have a backup plan that if one thing doesn't work, you have something else to fall back on. And this way you won't be worried and be out of place because whatever you planned didn't work out. Always have a backup plan because whatever can go wrong will go wrong. So you always have to have a backup plan, folks. It's very simple. And those are some of the ways that you maintain your peace of mind, by having a plan, having a backup plan. So that's what I want to share with you today, folks. It's no mystery how to keep your peace while others are driving themselves crazy. You don't have to go with the crowd and do what the crowd is doing. You have a mind of your own, and you can do whatever you think is right in your own mind. Like the scripture says, let every man be persuaded in their own minds. You see? So whatever you believe and whatever your opinions are and whatever you think will work for you, let it work for you. You see? Because it's not a one size fit all. Not everything is suitable for one person is suitable for the other. We all have our minds of our own, and we all have our own opinions, and we all have our own thoughts, and we all have our own plans, and we do according to what we think will work for us. Not what will work for Jane down the road or John up the road, you know? For people like to follow what they see other people do, and it's not everything they see people do is gonna work for you. You know, what will work for John down the road may not work for you up the road. You know, two different people, two different minds, two different lifestyle, you know. So people have to make up their own minds and follow their own decision and do what is right for them, rather than watching what John does and try to copy what John does. What John does may not work for you, you know. And these are what the problem is with our peace. These are the things we do, and it will rob us of our peace because we try to do like others do, and not everything is for everyone. Like not like us. Someone always loved to say that not one size fit all. Not one size fit all, people. So we have to remember that. Go with your own plans. Follow your own heart and do what is right in your own heart. Do your own thing and not following what the other guy is doing. For we all have a mind of our own. We all get gifts that will bring us to our destiny. And if we don't follow those plans that will bring us to our destiny, then we are going to be miserable all the time because we're trying to work with somebody else's plan. God has a plan for us all. And if we follow God's plan, then it will work out for us, whatever it is that God lead us to do, you know, in our spirit. We work with what God laid on our spirit. And that will eventually bring us to more peace of mind, and not worrying about what people are saying and what people are doing. So much is going on these days, folks. We don't have to worry about other people's opinion, what they think you should do and what they think you should not do. Because everyone has a mind of their own, and what's good for John is not always good for Tom. So we have to go with our own spirit, and things will usually work out that way. Yes, folks. So life is so short, and people are going through all kind of difficulties, trouble on the inside, trouble on the outside, and trouble everywhere we go. You know, this Hurricane Melissa has brought so much problems to so many people, yard and abroad, because not because you think that we are abroad here, we don't feel it too. We feel it too because we are flesh and blood, and we are compassionate to the people who are going through difficult times, you know, and we see everything that is going on, and we sympathize with them. And I must say my condolences to the people who have lost family members in this terrible hurricane disaster. So many people, so many things. It's so unexpected that many people didn't believe that this would be so bad, you know? So I'm wondering though if things are gonna get better next time for the next hurricane that may pass by, you know? Jamaica is a hurricane island with all the seas and the rivers all around the place, and the water that always get loose and running all over the place. So people have to plan and think wisely where they're going to be building their next home. The homes that are washed out and broken down flat and left just the foundation. I don't know if people are going to go back and build on that same foundation. I wouldn't do that. I would not go back and build on that same spot, because if the place is filled with water coming up from God knows where, it will happen again. I would find somewhere different to build my place on, and make sure this time, if it's even one room, that is going to be a solid room, solid foundation, solid brick. If it's even one room, folks, make it strong and make it lasting. That one room will not be washed away next time when there's a hurricane or next time when there's a disaster. That one room will be still standing. And at least you won't have to have too much to do but just put back on the roof if the roof is gone. But these board material, they're not cheap either. They're very expensive. So folks, why not just make up your mind to just do solid brick home rather than the wood material home? Because the wood is just as expensive. Wood materials have gone up so much over the years. Even in Canada here, I hear builders are complaining about the price of wood. So it's not any cheaper. But I too understand that some of the people who do these wooden homes, they are doing it on lease property. And so at least they're able to move it to another property in case the landlord needs the land. So that's another problem that many home builders are facing down there in Jamaica. But folks, if you could try and buy your own property, then at least you could put down a solid foundation that you wouldn't have to worry you'll have to move it to some other place. So I hope my video today will cheer up your spirits and make you think a little harder of what step you're gonna take next time, folks. Think hard and make your plans and make it worthwhile, folks, that next time you will not have to start all over again, go through the same situation that you've gone through this time with the Hurricane Melissa. So stay blessed, folks. Have a wonderful day, and I hope that you will get over this, and move forward to another journey in life. Have a wonderful day, stay blessed, and I'll catch you on another video. Bye-bye now.